Available to you at NationalGuard.com.
8 morning Suncoast, New York City, getting ready for its annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We'll tell you why there will be extra security on the route this year. It is the busiest travel time of the year. We'll tell you how many Americans will be on the move for the holiday. And we're talking turkey with Chef Judy in the studio. We'll have a live interview with her. You can take your questions all this half hour on Good Morning Suncoast.
Live from the ABC 7 studios, this is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Good morning. You're with us on Thanksgiving. We appreciate that. Early risers out there. 6 o'clock now as you awaken on this Thanksgiving morning. I'm Ray Collins. John Scalzi is sleeping right now, we hope. Josh Stone is not, we hope. He is in for John.
Ready to go.
He is good and ready. And there's some showers, but luckily they're heading mostly toward the north, Josh.
Yeah, right now we have some heavier showers inundating the northern part of Florida, but we'll get our share as we go through the day. Let's talk about the current temperatures, though. Nice and comfortable, mid to upper 60s, but I just checked the latest observations, especially inland areas experiencing some patchy fog. So look out for that in your morning commute this morning if you're going to be out on the roadway. Some light shower activity happening in Charlotte County, but the heavier showers, as you can see on this graphic, taking place in northern Florida. And this area of low pressure is slowly going to move into the state, and then with this cold front coming our way, well, we're going to get our share of some heavier showers and maybe a few thunderstorms. We'll talk more about it when I return. Back to you.
All right, talk to you soon. Checking first alert traffic, and not a lot to be alerted about right now. There is a little blip there out toward the beach as you look at the Anna Maria area, northbound toward Cortez. Otherwise, we'll see some blips there along the bayfront in the southbound lane in South County. Still a slowdown there at the 681 bypass as you head toward US 41. We're certainly happy to have Chef Judy with us this morning. Was it tough to awaken on a holiday morning, Judy?
You know, I have to tell you, Ray, I was up at 3 because this is my favorite holiday of the year, and I'm so excited. My buddy, Chef Evan from the cottage. 2 young children at home, worked late last night, and this guy is here
Thank
with
you for having me, Judy.
turkey, and you're going to teach us how to carve a turkey.
Yep.
I'm getting ready for creative mashed potatoes, and Ray, I promise you there'll be a few gluten-free options just for you.
That's right.
You haven't forgotten. And we're going to have interactive displays today. People can write to us and call us
That's right.
and get questions right to you as they are in the kitchens right now preparing their respective meals. All right, talk to you soon. Thank you, Judy, and Evan, thank you for being here as well. On to our top story in New York City. They're putting on the final touches for the 91st annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's, of course, the main event, but crowds gathered yesterday to observe another well-loved tradition, the inflation of the parade balloons. This year's event features some new balloon characters, including Olaf from Disney's Frozen, as well as Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. Spectators will also notice tighter security measures.
We understand we are dealing with a very challenging world. And so the amount of resources and personnel we put in has increased each year to make us safer. The NYPD has the strongest anti-terrorism capacity of any police force in the country.
Today's big event comes just weeks after a deadly truck attack in Manhattan that killed 8 people. The parade begins at 9 a.m. and runs till noon in Manhattan. Holiday travel in full across the country. Thanksgiving week is a notoriously busy time for travel, and AAA says nearly 51 million Americans are expected to travel 50 miles or more from their homes this week. Most are driving, but some are flying as well, and so far, no big delays. But if you are flying, better hurry, and also check the flight times. Arrive early to accommodate longer waits. And if you're driving, of course, give yourself extra time as well. Holiday travelers stuck in a Canadian airport made the most of a delay. The festive scene of a song and dance unfolded at a gate in Toronto's Pearson International Airport. Musicians from Newfoundland entertained the passengers with a guitar and accordion. At one point, the plane was about to board, but then an additional 30-minute delay was announced, and out came the instruments again. It is 6:04 right now, and if you're cooking the Thanksgiving turkey this year, especially if you're an amateur, Butterball is stepping up to help with all the turkey cooking needs. The company is even offering 24 what size turkey to buy, how to thaw the bird, and more. Butterball services. If you're not a fan of cooking, you're in luck. There are several Suncoast restaurants open today. Arts and Eats restaurant will open from 4 to 8 p.m. now, and Harry's will open from noon to 8 p.m.
Okay, now we have...
In Sarasota, Louis has a buffet. 2 will also open this morning at 11 a.m. In Lakewood Ranch, the renowned Polo Grill will have a buffet at noon, and Table Creekside will open at noon as well. Now, happy to have Chef Judy with us on this Thanksgiving morning. And take it away. It's your show now.
Okay. This is the time for you to call in and send your emails, and we are here to help you. I have Chef Evan, who's going to teach you how to properly carve the turkey. I'm making mashed potatoes, one really kind of gourmet style, and then one just with the sour cream and butter, because kids may not like horseradish and things like that. Evan, why don't you start about how long do you cool the turkey out of the oven before you start carving?
Yeah, it's very, very important to let your turkey rest. You want to let all those juices redistribute back throughout the turkey. I pull it out and put a piece of foil over it, and I let it sit for a good 30 to 40 minutes.
And pull the turkey out. You'll tent it with foil. It'll come up to the perfect temperature because it still cooks when you get it out. Okay, so let's...
Normally your bird is trussed a little bit, so what that means is that we've tied it so it cooks evenly, so it's not flopped out.
Great. At Geyer's, it has the plastic. Do you cook it with that plastic tie-in, or do you take it off?
I do take it
I
off.
agree.
Some people do. So we've opened up the legs a little bit, and the easiest way, you want to have 2 sharp knives. I have a small knife and a long slicing knife, and you just follow it down to the bone.
People can see that's right where the ball joint is, and that's the key. You know, you can present the turkey and then bring it back in the kitchen.
Correct. And it's not necessarily the sexiest thing to do this at the table, so that's
right.
That's what we do at our
right.
house. Is we have 2 turkeys and we present a whole one, and then we do a carved one.
And I'm pretty psyched because All Days has smoked me a turkey. My husband will be picking it up at 11 a.m. And Geyer's gave me the most beautiful turkey and pork roast, so we are kind of all set with that. But my son's job is to carve. So now you're going to the breast.
Now we're going down the breast, so you kind of follow it down. And you just kind of follow the rib meat down, and this is where a nice sharp knife really comes into play.
Absolutely. And I know you can't do it today, but I just had my knives resharpened at Sur La Table.
Right.
Now look at that.
That
That is,
comes right
man,
off.
boom.
And at that point, now you can take your knife and start making nice slices for the platter
And
presentation.
look how moist your turkey is. Now, couple quick cooking tips. Put your turkey upside down for the first half an hour to 45 minutes. All the juices will drip down to the breast. Tent it. You take the foil off towards the end. Okay. Now, do you stuff your turkey? Do you do your dressing?
I do the stuffing.
And stuff
I get herbs. I get lemon in there, and I also season a little bit inside as well.
That's the key. I put in fennel, oranges, onion, and an apple. Season the cavity really well.
It really makes all those flavors bloom out into the
And then
into
you
the
can
turkey.
take little pan drippings and put it on your stuffing in a separate casserole, right? Okay, Ray, you have a question for me?
Yeah, I do have a few questions for you. Now, I'm not sure if you've already touched this. It's kind of a broad brush question. Tips for roasting a turkey breast?
Absolutely, and I'm so glad that they asked me that because I often have done an extra bone-in turkey breast.
Just the white
Now,
meat.
Evan, I cook it the same way. I season it inside and out. I still put that cavity, absolutely rub butter all over and tuck it under the skin.
Nice and crispy.
20 minutes upside down, then turn it over, and it's the same process. Baste it, pull it out at 160. You'll love the turkey breast. Let it rest. It's easier in a bone-in turkey breast because the dark meat takes longer to cook.
Correct.
So thanks for that question. Ray, you got another?
I got 2 more. How should you cook grilled turkey breast steaks?
Okay, so the thing for that is, I personally, Evan, I would use a pan. I would take a nice big saute pan and I would put butter, a little Irish butter, and a little olive oil. The olive oil is going to hold the temperature of the butter, and then I would pan sear them with poultry seasoning, salt and pepper.
That sounds
you agree?
delicious. Yeah, that sounds really, really good.
We should open up a turkey stand. We've got it, Ray. Ray, send us more questions. We're here for you.
I have more questions. I'm told we'll get to those in a few minutes.
I'm going to start the mashed potatoes.
All right.
We'll have first alert traffic and more from Chef Judy as we get closer. Keep sending your questions to our Facebook page and also to our newsroom, 923 News or mysuncoast.com. More after this. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Janelle Hale, founder and CEO of the National Breast Cancer Foundation. No one should face breast cancer alone. When I was diagnosed 36 years ago, there was no internet, and I had to make a decision with little information. Early detection saved my life. It could save yours too. To learn what every woman needs to know about breast cancer, visit nbcf.org/hope.
When evaluating the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, Car and Driver magazine said every crossover should be this good to drive. We agree. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
It's the holiday sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sport Utility for $269 per month or a 2017 MKZ for $279 per month. We have a great selection of certified pre-owned Lincolns. These vehicles have warranties up to 100,000 miles and come with complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
It's time to take a road trip.
If you love the beach, Alabama's Gulf Coast has 32 miles of sugar white sand and turquoise water. Looking for a room with a view? We have them. Beachside and bayside. There's incredible history. Whoa! And the seafood is fresh from the Gulf. Another round of shrimp for my friends. Alabama has a road trip with your name on it.
Which one you gonna take?
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
Auto Trader recently said Stelvio can spring from a standstill to 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds. A segment best. You deserve the best. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
All right, good morning, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving to you. You know, Ray, I tell you my Thanksgiving jokes, but you probably would gobble them all up.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, good morning to you. Let's talk about the weather. 67 degrees right now. Some areas experiencing some patchy fog, so look out for that this morning if you're going to be on the roadways. Not much of a wind, but it's coming out of the east. Southeast at about 8 miles per hour. So quiet conditions right now along the Suncoast, at least here in Sarasota County. Down here in Charlotte County, some steady light rain taking place. South of that, here around Captive Island, a heavier cell coming in off the Gulf of Mexico down here. But the big story is what's happening to our north. Area of low pressure just soaking the northern peninsula here with the heavier wet weather. This is not a tropical system. We just have too much wind shear taking place in the upper levels of the atmosphere, but this is still an area of low pressure that's rotating around counterclockwise and bringing in all this moisture off the Gulf of Mexico. Right now, it's in northern Florida. You're taking I-75 up northbound to, say, Ocala, to Gainesville, even towards Tallahassee. You're going to run into some very wet weather. But later on today, as this area of low pressure gets closer to the state of Florida, with this cold front coming in off the Gulf of Mexico, we're going to get our share of some heavier wet weather. Right now, though, like I said, here in Sarasota County, we're okay. Charlotte County, just some light rain taking place in some areas. But the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has us under a marginal risk of severe weather, so we'll have to watch that pretty closely. Let's check out our 7-day outlook for today. We're expecting the showers and storms lingering into tomorrow morning. Then by tomorrow afternoon, the clouds start to break apart. We'll call for partly cloudy skies. Still, temperatures looking pretty nice. Our average for this time of the year for a high of 78 will be below that thanks to more cloud cover and the rain-cooled air. But look at this upcoming weekend. Mostly sunny skies, mid-70s, looking very nice. Ray?
We'll take it. Thank you, Josh. Here's a broad brush look at traffic across the region right now. Nothing much to report. A little slowdown there out at Whitney Beach as you look out toward Anna Maria Island. Not sure why. Otherwise, pretty clear right now. No problems this time of day, this time of year. Thanksgiving morning, all clear at 6:16 on your Thanksgiving morning. All right, a busy kitchen right now. We've got chefs Judy and Evan. Evan's here from the cottage. Phone lines are ringing like crazy right now. It's like a telethon in the newsroom.
Yes.
Can I lob you a question right now?
Lob it.
One person said they already finished their Thanksgiving dinner, their meal, their preparation rather. Should they keep it on a low heat until dinner now?
Okay, so what time is dinner? So email us back or call us back. That's key to know what time is dinner. Traditionally, I say do not leave the turkey, any type of protein meats out for more than an hour, right?
Yes.
So it depends. If you're eating at noon, you're going to have to put it in the fridge, but it's okay. Wrap it in foil, get it in the fridge, and there's two ways you can do it. You can present the turkey, then you put on a pan of hot turkey stock or chicken stock.
Some moisture
slice
help
it
you.
Exactly, and drop that in to that hot broth, and that will warm it up.
That steam really brings it back and keeps it nice and moist.
Exactly. Don't microwave it.
No,
whatever you
don't do that.
Ray, you got any more over there?
Well, I'll just lob you a real broad brush one. What is the biggest mistake that you think people make in the kitchen on this time of day?
For me, I think it's doing too much. You know, this year it's really easy for me. I'm just having immediate family, but and I don't know how to cook for just a few people, so I still have enough for 30. But I think I do too much.
Right.
What do you think?
I agree. I mean, I think it's Thanksgiving. We all want to be with our families, and food is comforting to everybody. So I think, you know, that extra turkey or that extra dessert maybe is not necessary, but I think it's part of the holiday.
Exactly. And you know what? If you do have a lot of leftovers, walk your neighborhood, find some elderly neighbors, and bring them some plates of food. It's just a really nice gesture, and that's what the holiday is about. Or run out and buy an extra refrigerator because you're going to need it.
That's true.
Any changes or trends over the years of Thanksgiving Day? Has anything evolved? You've been doing this for so many years.
Huge trend, and I'm so glad you asked that. More people are not doing turkey.
Yeah.
They are doing lasagna. They're doing a tenderloin, or they're doing pizza, and I think it's great. I have a friend that's doing brunch.
Pizza.
Yep, I think, you know what, we all work so hard. And Thanksgiving is about being together.
Whatever you can do to get everybody together.
And
keep
that's
it
what we're
simple.
doing. Christmas night,
Yeah.
I'm getting meatball sandwiches from Piccolo's and an antipasto.
Keep it simple,
I'm keeping it simple.
Yep.
Any unique side dishes you recommend?
Well, we're going to talk. Ray, you couldn't have lobbed that one any more timely. I'm taking a half a pound of Irish butter, and I have riced my mashed potatoes. If you don't have a potato ricer, don't worry, but I do recommend that you buy one because it makes the potatoes smoother.
Super smooth.
Evan, let's go with about half that creme fraiche.
Gotcha.
Now, creme fraiche is that balance between sour cream and whipped cream, I like to say, right? So the thing is, when you're boiling the potatoes, and I have some over here, heavily salt them because the potatoes are going to absorb the salt, so we don't need too much more.
It's hard to season them afterwards.
Okay, you got it. So why don't we wrap for now, add a little mascarpone. If you don't have mascarpone, you can get cream cheese. And don't forget, the Fresh Market is open from 8 a.m. until 3 today, so you can run out and get all these extra things if you need it.
All right, talk to you again soon. Thank you, Judy and Evan.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Still ahead on Good Morning Suncoast, the former U.S. women's gymnastics team's doctor is pleading guilty now to first-degree criminal sexual conduct. We'll tell you why the hearing was so emotional for his accusers when we come back. But first, a look at Manhattan's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Floats there since 1927. Some new ones this year, including the Grinch and also a character from Frozen. Extra security also this year. We'll have more on the parade, more with Judy and Evan, and more local news after this.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC 7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
The biggest shopping day of the year is here, and Sunset Fiat of Sarasota invites you to experience the ultimate LBD. Long, beautiful drive, of course, because no matter which model you try on, the Fiat 500, the 500X, the 500L, or the gorgeous Fiat Spider, you're going to love the way you look and feel in your new Fiat. Prices starting as low as $13,999 during the Black Friday sales event going on now at Sunset Fiat of Sarasota.
Credit card debt can ruin your life. If you owe $10,000 and minimum payments are siphoning away your paycheck each month, you can get debt-free in less time than you think.
I've paid $800 a month for the past 3 years and haven't changed the balance on my credit card.
Get debt-free now has a program to reduce your debt, stop the harassing phone calls, avoid financial ruin, and settle for less than you owe.
I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
You're pre-approved for our special hardship program if you owe $10,000 or more. Upon payment of your new lower balance, your debt will finally shrink until you are debt-free.
My family no longer has 30 years of payments ahead of us at 20% interest.
There's no fees until you see results. So call now, make one monthly program payment, and free up your cash. Resolve your debt.
Call 800-685-6422, 800-685-6422.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason. Because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Game on, Suncoast. Get scores and highlights from the area's top high school matchups on Football Friday night, just after the news at 11:15. Sponsored by your local Honda dealers.
Now here's what it looks like outside our window right now. Pretty sky there. There's plenty of showers in the Gulf, but Josh says they're mostly heading toward the northern part of the Gulf, toward the Big Bend area. Love his forecast on the way. Love that sky right now. I also love the fact that the Riverview High School Kilty Band is in Chicago for the big Thanksgiving Day parade there. Thank you to Eric Blumthal, one of the students' parents rather, for sending us this picture. Yeah, send us your pictures. We'll put them on the air, no problem. You can give them to me at Ray Collins, ABC7, or on Twitter. We'll get them on the air. We'd love to share what you're doing also on days like this. We'll get through this together. Beautiful day. 6:25 right now. The former USA gymnastics team doctor has now admitted to using his position to abuse underage girls, some as young as 13 years old. ABC's Paula Ferris has more on his accusers and how that includes some of the big names in the sport.
In this morning's GMA First Look, former U.S. women's gymnastics team Dr. Larry Nassar appearing in a Michigan courtroom on Wednesday, pleading guilty to 7 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct involving young girls that he was treating for athletic injuries. The former doctor, who's now facing a minimum prison sentence of 25 years behind bars, whispering his plea in court.
How do you plead?
Guilty. Nassar admitting his actions had no medical purpose, lost his medical license back in May.
I think this is important, that what I've done today to help move a community forward and away from the hurting, let the healing start.
Some of his accusers facing him in court, crying in the gallery, speaking out after the hearing.
Today I am grateful for the army of women that has stopped a pedophile.
And coming up at 7 a.m., more from the victims. With your GMA First Look, I'm Paula Ferris, ABC News, New York.
Eucerin has been solving dry skin problems for over 100 years. Discover Eucerin Advanced Repair. It moisturizes dry, itchy, rough skin for immediate relief and proven 48-hour moisture. For healthier looking skin, look for Eucerin, now in the red cap.
Enamel is the strong, white outer layer of your tooth surface. The thing that's really important to dentists is to make sure that that enamel stays strong and resilient for a lifetime. The more that we can strengthen and reharden that tooth surface, the whiter their patient's teeth are going to be. Dentists are going to really want to recommend Pronamel Strong and Bright. It helps to strengthen and reharden the enamel. It also has stain lifting action. It's going to give their patients the protection that they need and the whiter teeth that they want.
There's only one national orange juice brand that only uses 100% American oranges. Simply Orange and Tropicana ship in juice from overseas. Only Florida's Natural grows all of our oranges in Florida. Great taste, naturally.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
This is an important medical announcement. Bard IVC filters have been linked to punctured veins and problems with migration. Anyone who's received a Bard IVC filter must receive medical monitoring and may be entitled to substantial compensation. If you have the Bard Recovery G2 or G2 Express filter, you are in a class of patients who should be compensated for some expenses. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential. There's no cost and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to people who should have been warned about the risks of the Bard IVC filters. Call the IVC Filter Hotline if you or a loved one has received an IVC filter and experienced a vein puncture or required medical monitoring. You must call now.
Call 800-329-3089. 800-329-3089.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Letting my friends online know I was quitting kept me on track.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it. You can too.
For free help, visit cdc.gov/tips.
ABC 7, your official Florida lottery station for the Suncoast.
This half hour on Good Morning Suncoast will tell you what the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office is doing to help you stay safe during the busiest time for shopping. Manatee County business leaders are coming together for a free community-wide Thanksgiving dinner. We'll tell you where. And speaking of dinner, Chef Judy is live in the kitchen with Chef Evan to talk turkey and answer your last-minute Thanksgiving cooking questions. It's all coming up this half hour on Good Morning Suncoast.
Live from the ABC 7 studios, this is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Pretty shot there of the sky over downtown Sarasota, looking over the Rosemary District from our tower camera. Should be an okay day, not a real Chamber of Commerce day. We'll break it down with Josh Stone in a few seconds here. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Ray Collins. Happy to have Chef Judy here along with Chef Evan. And the questions continue to come into our newsroom. Can't wait to get back to those. Good morning, folks.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody here in our ABC family and our viewing family. We're really excited. The first batch of mashed potatoes are done. We're going to kick these up with some horseradish. And I started the cranberry sauce. Water, fresh cranberries, just a little water, like maybe 3/4 of a cup tops.
I'd say so.
A little sugar. And then, you know, I garnish with grapes a lot, seedless grapes.
You have some leftovers. Yeah.
Leftovers, boom, right in the cranberry.
That's awesome.
Or the next day, saute them in a little butter, and then it makes a different
make a nice sauce for your leftover turkey.
Yes. Ray, we're in food heaven over here, buddy.
I can tell. We'll get some questions from Kathy and Renee and Martha and Susan all in a few minutes. Talk to you soon.
Sounds great.
Thank you both. Let's get the forecast now. Josh Stone is in today for John Scalzi, and not exactly clear sailing, right, Josh?
First of all, I'm kind of full just seeing what Chef Judy and Evan are doing over there.
Yes.
But yeah, exactly. We have cloud cover right now. No real heavier showers here in Sarasota. To our south, though, in Charlotte County, some steady, moderate showers taking place. But let's check out our current temperature right now, 67 degrees. I checked the observations earlier. We had some areas of patchy fog, I think, because we have an 8 to 10 mile per hour wind. We're going to get mixture in the atmosphere, so no real issues with fog this morning. But the big story is what's happening to our north. Some very heavy wet weather coming down thanks to an area of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico. We will get our share of heavy wet weather coming our way later today, and we'll talk more about it when I return back to you.
All right, talk to you soon. Checking first alert traffic, a broad brush look right now at the region. See a couple blips there around Fruitville and 301. Also, you'll see something out there at St. Armand's Circle already. Also heading out towards Siesta Key Beach. Different kind of traffic delays this morning. Otherwise, all clear at 6:33 on your Thanksgiving morning. Topping our news this half hour, Thanksgiving and this holiday weekend is among the busiest time, of course, for shoppers throughout the year. But the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office reminds you that vehicle burglaries and thefts are also on the rise right now. So to not become a victim, they are increasing patrols on roads and in shopping centers, and they're also offering these tips as well.
A lot of times folks are leaving things in plain sight that can be avoided. If you have gifts, secure them in a locked trunk or an area out of sight. Use good judgment and be aware of your surroundings. If you feel like someone's following you or watching your movements, be hyper vigilant of that.
In addition, the Sheriff's Office says they'll be conducting more traffic and safety stops during the holiday weekend. And with some retailers staying open throughout the day ahead of the Black Friday rush tonight, others will stay closed until tomorrow morning, including Costco and Home Depot, Lowe's, Office Depot, and Sam's Club, all sitting out Thanksgiving Day this year, but opening again tomorrow morning. Several other regional shopping centers will be closed for Turkey Day, like the International Plaza in Tampa, the DeSoto Square Mall in Bradenton, the shops at Wiregrass and Wesley Chapel, and also the Westfield Siesta Key Mall, all taking Thanksgiving off. It will reopen tomorrow for the big Black Friday rush. For a full list of closures and special holiday hours, you head to mysuncoast.com. Happening today in Manatee County, Suncoast churches and businesses are sponsoring a free community-wide home-cooked Thanksgiving dinner. In addition to the turkey and ham dinner, there will be live music, a bounce house, and games for kids. The dinner runs from 1 to 3 today at Palm View Elementary School in Palmetto, and everyone is welcome to attend. The 9th annual Turkey Shoot this morning at the Bobby Jones Golf Club on Circus Boulevard. It's a non-competitive, fun round of golf where each group tees off from different holes at the same time. It's called a shotgun start. Starts at 8:45 a.m. with reduced greens fees. You can also get a share of a breakfast as well, all for $35. 9 holes, just $20. If you want to take part, just head over to the Bobby Jones Golf Club near Fruitville and Beneva. Update our app also. It's a brand new app. Go to the App Store and look for WWSB or My Suncoast and get breaking news alerts delivered right to your cell phone. All right, let's get back to the kitchen now. Chef Judy and Chef Evan from the cottage. So glad you're with us today. You want to do some rapid-fire questions right now,
Go.
folks?
We're ready. I've got Evan working on batch number 2 of horseradish mashed potatoes. We're ready.
Broad brush question from Kathy. Temperature to cook turkey and for how long?
Okay, Kathy, 165 is your magic number. If you pull the turkey out, we can't give you a time because we don't know how big your turkey is. If it's stuffed, it's generally 20 minutes a pound.
Right.
If it's unstuffed, about 15 to 16 minutes a pound. Thermometer is imperative. Instant read you can, or put the big one right in between the drumstick and that dark meat. The dark meat takes longer.
Yes.
Cover, keep the breast tented.
Even as professional chefs, we use a thermometer when it comes to big turkeys like this. Better to be safe than sorry.
Any type of prime rib, pork roast, anything like that, use your temperatures. Okay, Ray.
Renee asking about a cooking bag, a brown paper bag. How do you feel about cooking bags?
Renee, I have to be honest. Every year I swear I'm going to try it, and I've yet to, but people tell me it's really moist. I love the crispy skin,
yeah.
so we kind of do it the old-fashioned way, but I've heard many of our viewers over the years, and I'll tell you what, Renee, you email me a month before Thanksgiving, and Evan and I will try the bag, okay? We'll do it for you.
All right, Susan from Venice wants to know if it's still frozen right now, should they turn the temperature up, or how do you proceed now?
Okay, Susan, this is the part where we get very worried. The first thing I would do, if you can, is I'd go to Lucky's or the Fresh Market and get a fresh turkey that's already unthawed. There's a danger zone, and we warn people about this all the time. You could put your turkey in a huge pot of very cold water,
icy
cold water, and you could try, if it's almost unthawed, you could do that. If it is frozen, trust me, just go to the Fresh Market or Lucky's. They open from 8 Fresh Markets till 3, and I would get a fresh turkey, and then you can do the other turkey
or even
tomorrow
maybe
or
the
the next
turkey
day.
breast, you know.
Absolutely, but the last thing we want to do is have you run it in warm water and get to that danger zone.
Okay, Ray from Sarasota, just kidding. Butterball for gluten-free, such a thing?
Butterball for gluten-free. Okay, so here's the thing. As long as it's all natural, as long as the ingredients are listed, then you're okay. But it depends. If you have celiac disease, you have to be extremely careful on what you're doing. I read every single label.
A lot of seasonings have some hidden stuff that you're not aware of.
They do. That's why read the label on every poultry seasoning and everything. But what you can do is you can also Google for a specific butterball. You can Google butterball, or you can call their hotline to make sure it's gluten-free.
Yep.
All right, we'll have more questions on the way. We'll stop right there.
Great.
Thank you both. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Let's switch from the kitchen to the weather office. And what say you?
Showers and storms, not the nicest Thanksgiving day, but you know, people are going to be inside eating, so a roof at least hopefully over most people's heads in this type of weather. We'll talk more about it when we return.
Stay with us. Still ahead on Good Morning Suncoast. We'll have details on a party in Georgia, an office party that was catered, and many of the employees got sick. The story on the way. Here's a live picture of the Rosemary District at daybreak in Sarasota and on the Suncoast. Glad you're awake. Happy Thanksgiving from ABC 7.
For your plumbing and electrical or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
The biggest shopping day of the year is here, and Sunset Fiat of Sarasota invites you to experience the ultimate LBD. Long, beautiful drive, of course, because no matter which model you try on, the Fiat 500, the 500X, the 500L, or the gorgeous Fiat Spider, you're going to love the way you look and feel in your new Fiat. Prices starting as low as $13,999 during the Black Friday sales event going on now at Sunset Fiat of Sarasota.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance.
When it comes to drinking, what do you think moderation is? The U.S. Dietary Guidelines define moderation as up to 1 drink a day for women and up to 2 drinks a day for men. So what's a drink? The guidelines say a drink equals 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, or a cocktail with 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits. Each contains the same amount of alcohol. Like to learn more? Visit drinkinmoderation.org.
For the last decade, S&S Motorsports of Sarasota has built custom high-performance vehicles for demanding clients worldwide. They're now bringing their 50-plus years of combined build expertise to the parts business. SRQ Performance Parts is your one-stop shop for all your performance parts and accessories.
This holiday season, share the greatest gift of all, peace of mind. Subaru is rated the safest and most dependable automotive brand, and all Subaru models with eyesight are a 2017 IIHS Top Safety Pick. Now during the Subaru Share the Love event, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV, a new Subaru Forester, for just $219 a month, or get 0% financing with 0 down. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
Happy Thursday to you. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone in for John Scalzi today. 67 degrees right now, dew point at 66. And as far as our forecast, they expect cloudy conditions. Let's go back to that graphic again. Cloudy conditions. Showers and storms will take place, especially later on today. And then looks like we're in store for a very nice weekend. Quiet conditions right now up and down the Suncoast. But here in Charlotte County, we do have some moderate shower activity. But to the north, that's where the big game is in town right now. We're looking at some heavier wet weather up there thanks to an area of low pressure spiraling here in the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to eventually track into the Nature Coast, this Big Bend area here in Florida. And you can see already some very heavy wet weather taking place here. But we'll get into seeing some heavy wet weather for ourselves with some heavier showers out here in the Gulf of Mexico that will eventually track in here to the Suncoast. Well, we're watching the state of Florida today because the Storm Prediction Center has us under a marginal risk of severe weather. I don't think it's going to be a big, major severe weather outbreak by any means, but still something to watch because we do have this lifting mechanism, this cold front, and a lot of moisture in front of it. So, well, there could be some heavier storms that take place, but I think that's going to be very isolated. Main thing, though, is wet weather in our forecast today. Maybe some thunderstorms will get going with some lightning strikes and some gusty winds, but the main focus will be on the heavy wet weather. Looks like this is going to be in our forecast for this afternoon. Starts to taper off for this evening, and then by tomorrow morning we get another round of some heavy wet weather coming into the area, and then things start to clear out for the weekend. And I'll tell you something, the weekend is looking very nice. Mid to upper 70s, looking great, and then clouds finally break apart, and we're calling for mostly sunny skies, not only for Saturday and Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday, and then maybe another system comes our way by next week. But you know, let's focus on the next few days because it's looking pretty darn good. Back to you, Ray.
All right, good to hear. Thank you, Josh. Checking first alert traffic right now on this holiday morning. There is a accident this morning. I don't mean to laugh, but there's not a lot of traffic out there. However, some folks got into a little bit of a tangle there. We'll click on that and find out. It's 9th Street at 301, so be aware of that situation there. Otherwise, all clear right now across the region, so no problems with traffic if you head out this morning. Unusual story in today's Health Smart. Over 60 workers in Georgia got sick after eating at a catered company dinner. Angelo's Pizza and Bistro catered the event for tire plant employees there. One man came down with salmonella poisoning. 2 others were taken to the hospital. The attorney for the pizza parlor said the owner and his family are heartbroken and offer their deepest sympathies to those affected. They have closed the restaurant for now, pending a health department inspection. Not a good scene there in Georgia. Let's go back to our kitchen right now, where it's a much better mood. We've got chefs Judy and Evan. We're taking your phone calls right now. And folks, where do we leave off?
All right, guys. First batch of regular mashed potatoes with a lot of Irish butter is in the history book. It'll go home with me. Now, the key is people are particular. So I have my regular mashed potatoes, but I added that creme fraiche, little mascarpone.
Nice and creamy.
Okay, Evan, ready for this batch? Boom. Creamy horseradish.
Oh, that sounds good.
Huh? How about you give that a whip? And then later on today, I'll do some caramelized onions.
Ooh.
Put that on top. Little Parmesan cheese will go in the oven just for a moment.
Delicious.
Yeah. Now remember, you can go on mysuncoast.com, click on the dining page and look in recipes. I've been cooking for weeks, so you can get so many recipes. Ray, throw me some questions.
Martha wants to know about basting. What are your tips for basting the turkey?
Oh, baste it, baby, baste it. I would say about every 20 minutes.
Yep.
My mother, I gotta tell you, my mother made great turkey. Bad gravy, but great turkey. And she basted faithfully every 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Do it fast, though, because your oven temperature goes down really quick.
Every time that door opens, the temperature goes down.
But baste away. It's all that goodness and the drippings from the bottom.
Yep.
Now, red wine or white wine better with turkey?
Okay, so here's the great question. Turkey is so acidic that most people prefer a mild white wine. Yesterday I was on The View and I shared that I go from French Champagne right into the reds. Meiomi Pinot Noir, a lighter Pinot Noir. I like Meiomi because it's a bit bold, but a lighter Pinot Noir is going to be just
light
really
and crisp.
nice.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, craft beers are awesome with
Right
turkey.
up my alley.
Yeah, I knew that. That one was for you, dude.
Yeah.
All right, that was from Aaron in Sarasota.
Thanks, Aaron.
Let's go to Carol, also in Sarasota, wants to talk about pork loin and seasoning tips for pork loin.
Great one. I'm gonna do some dried rosemary, chop it up really fine.
Fresh thyme.
Garlic salt. If you happen to have truffle salt, boom,
yeah.
that's
really make it
one.
nice.
Yeah. Because I'm doing a stuffed pork roast. I picked one up yesterday from Geyer's, and so you're gonna cover it all over. Now my husband grinds up fennel seed.
Okay.
And I highly recommend it. You can even then make a paste.
A little mustard.
Olive oil, mustard. You got it going on.
Perfect.
Olive oil, mustard, a little of that fennel, and Parmesan, and baste it for the last hour.
Quick question about seafood, such as shrimp, perhaps seasonings on today's menu?
I say go pure.
Yeah.
If I say do the standard shrimp cocktail boil, right? Evan, about how many minutes are we going to cook that shrimp?
Not a rolling boil, but a little bit less than that. And I would say about maybe 5 to 7 minutes, depending on the size. And then make sure we have an ice bath ready.
There you go. Right into that ice. It's going to be delicious. A little cocktail sauce. Oh, yeah. Ray?
You two are good. We'll check back in a few seconds. Up Up next, we'll update the day's top news headlines and then more of your questions for chefs Judy and Evan as they help you prepare your Thanksgiving meal. Take a look outside in the tower camera. Look at that, folks. Look at your TV screens right now. A beautiful sunrise in progress over the Suncoast. We are living in paradise. This is November. We are blessed.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
Get the best Black Friday deals right now during the Black Friday sales event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Shop the area's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers. Get KBV's 2017 Best Buy Award overall winner, the Chrysler Pacifica, for as little as $24,999. Or be one of the first to drive away in a 2018 Jeep Cherokee for as little as $19,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota today.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost, shipped directly to your home for free. These medical-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, arthritis, spinal disorders, and other chronic back problems. Our accredited staff will handle all of the Medicare paperwork for free. And best of all, your brace is shipped directly to your home for free. Don't let chronic lower back pain slow you down. Get moving and stay active with a medical-grade back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost. We also accept Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, Aetna, Humana, and other insurance. Will you qualify for a medical-grade back brace covered by Medicare? Find out for free.
Call Back Brace America at 1-800-715-0835. That's 1-800-715-0835, 1-800-715-0835.
It's time to take a road trip.
Alabama's got 100 road trips, and some will take you back in time to the Civil Rights Movement or even the Civil War. You boys play nice now. From Helen Keller to Hamlet. Check out these big guns. We're talking the USS Alabama. Alabama's got 100 road trips. Plan yours at alabama.travel.
Which one you gonna take?
I witnessed him have 2 heart attacks in ICU. He went through seizures.
We'd much rather have Aaron like this than dead. A lot of parents don't have that luxury.
He can't talk. He can't walk. This is a condition Aaron will live with for the rest of his life because he abused prescription pills.
Mind your meds. Learn more from the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
Get breaking news alerts focused on the Suncoast. Download the ABC7 News app.
Parade route getting full already this morning. This is a live shot in Manhattan. We believe that's Columbus Circle there on the right side of your screen. Big day there for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and the preparations. This began in the 1920s, getting bigger every year. Welcome back. 6:54 right now, checking local news headlines and national news headlines. There is increased security in New York ahead of the parade there. Over 3 million people are expected to line the parade route. Back in this area, there's a free community-wide Thanksgiving dinner in Manatee County. Local churches and businesses will offer a free meal and entertainment, a bounce house for the kids this afternoon at Palm View Elementary School, and that is in Palmetto. Sarasota's Bobby Jones Golf Course has its 9th annual turkey shoot. They'll tee off at 8:45 this morning. The special day includes a shotgun start and a hot breakfast. All that for $35. 9 holes with breakfast is $20. First alert traffic. Let's see if we still have that issue up there. Yeah, there's still a problem there. If you look to the top of your screen, at 301 and 9th Street. So be aware of that if you're in that area. Also, you see some buildup there on Cortez as you approach 41. Otherwise, all clear right now at 6:55 on your Thanksgiving morning. Josh?
All right, kind of a soggy Thanksgiving day for us, so that's what's going to happen today. But look at the weekend, looking very nice. We'll have more sunshine and highs mid to upper 70s.
All right, thank you for that. All right, Judy and Evan, another question about shrimp, more specific. I have 1.5 pounds of shrimp. Should I leave it to defrost or use water?
I'm going to run cold water in a colander, but very cold water.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's unthawed, it can be a teeny bit icy
Little
on the
icy,
edge
yeah.
because pat it with paper towel and go ahead and enjoy it. There's nothing like cold shrimp to me. Shrimp or shrimp scampi? Cold shrimp or shrimp scampi?
Either one is good.
All right, last question. I have a turkey already prepared. What's the best way to heat it so it doesn't dry out?
Okay, so a couple things to do is that we would recommend present the turkey, then slice it in the kitchen, dip it in hot chicken stock or turkey stock, and you're all set. Don't forget, we're Facebook Live right here on WWSB from 7 to 7:30.
All right, thank you very much, Judy and Evan, for being here this morning.
So much.
Thank
Great
you.
dimension
Happy
to our
Thanksgiving.
show. We leave you now with a picture from Columbus Circle in New York City, the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Happy Thanksgiving, folks.
When evaluating the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, Car and Driver magazine said every crossover should be this good to drive. We agree. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
If you're between 50 and 85 years old, call the number on your screen right now for free information on how to save your family thousands of dollars. We're Family Love Plans, and we've been helping families just like yours for over 30 years. The average funeral today can cost up to $10,000 or more, but the most you'll get from government benefits is just $255. How will your family pay the difference? At Family Love Plans, we can help you and your family. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam and your plan can't be canceled. Better still, your rate will never go up and your benefits will never go down. Get your free information about our senior plans. Just answer a few simple questions and receive approval right over the phone.
Call 1-800-707-3608. That's 1-800-707-3608.
Who else has been taking your prescriptions? Keep your medicine and your family safe and secure. Mind your meds. To learn how we can help, visit the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids at drugfree.org.
My name is Haley. I have Fragile X syndrome. I work with Chartwells at Einstein's and FAU. I like being up front and interacting with students. The students are very nice and very hungry. Having a job is a big ticket for independence.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to disabilitieswork.employflorida.com.
Auto Trader recently said Stelvio can spring from a standstill to 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds. A segment best. You deserve the best. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on My Suncoast.